when that statement is being committed to the committee, as opposed to debating the statements. Senator Cherargei.
Madam Speaker, I'll be very quick. I've seen in the statement, this is very serious, that Ethiopian military walked into Kenyan boundary Sololo. They came for a party and went away. And no one is talking about. What is my riding on this question? What is the government, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Cabinet Secretary of Defense, National Security CS doing? Because under Article 238 of the Constitution, Madam Speaker, the national security is the protection against internal and external threats to Kenya's territorial integrity, Madam Speaker. This was a clear violation of Article 238, and in addition to what Senator Chute has raised, where military of Ethiopia walked into the borders of Kenya, they have threatened and defiled our territorial integrity and violated international law. In fact, this matter should not only rest within the Kenya, there should have been diplomatic crisis by now, Madam Speaker, through our CS of Foreign Affairs and CS Defense, Madam Speaker. That is I will be seeking that clarification. Number two, Madam Speaker, we have been informed in the same area that today, 2 a.m., allegedly, one adult has been killed, one injured, 2 children, Madam Speaker, 5 and 7 years. The angels of God who have nothing to do with banditry menace that we are seeing across the country, Madam Speaker. It is very sad because the information that we have that today, 2 a.m., in a place called Cherargei, Madam Speaker, 1,000 goats have been taken to my corner, and the government knows this information. Why didn't they go and recover these 1,000? And Madam Speaker, I had proposed in conclusion that we needed to amend the Tourism Act to include these people who are heartless. If you are killing, if you are maiming, if you are destroying property, Madam Speaker, what else can we call you apart from being a terrorist? Madam Speaker, I have seen the CS in charge of internal security or homeland security. Today he appeared before our committee chaired by Senator Chute. And I assured this country that, and I believe in Senator Professor Kithure Kindiki, because he used to sit where you are sitting today, before he was hounded out of the office. And of course, we are aware he was a chief agent of Kenya Kwanza in the last general election. I want to believe his words, that he says he will be the last CS of Interior to ensure the menace of banditry is stopped. Madam Speaker, myself, Senator Mandago, Senator Kesang, we come from North Rift. We don't have peace because of threat of banditry have taken over. They have taken over. You had even taken over a school in Baringo, where the head of the cartel, like what we used to call Medellin cartel, Madam Speaker, have taken over the school. They had even closed schools. Which country where do you have the terrorists running around with in fact, I am told, Madam Speaker, from security circle that they have more powerful weapons than even our ordinary police, Madam Speaker. And therefore, it must be clarified. I have seen Senator CS Kithure Kindiki saying they have recovered 43 rifles. I'm told there are 5 grenades and I think that 6 bullets that have been recovered. Madam Speaker, we want to believe in Senator Professor Kithure Kindiki that this mess will end, Madam Speaker. There are many widows that are crying today because they lost their husbands. There are many parents that are crying today because they have lost their children. There are many husbands that they have become widowers because their wives have been lost through this menace. I believe that this matter must be brought to conclusion. We send our deepest condolences and our empathies and sympathies to many families because of loss of life in Marsabit and across where insecurity is thriving, Madam Speaker. And I want to believe in President William Ruto that this menace will come to an end. We are tired as Senate because many people believe we can't do much. But I want to assure the nation, Madam Speaker, with legislative powers we have, and I'll be bringing those amendments, that these people are terrorists. There is no any other name that are called bandits. They are not cattle rustlers. They are worse even than terrorists, Madam Speaker. And by the way, terrorists can set a bomb and run away. Yes. But these are not even, these are more than terrorists. They attack, maim, and kill and destroy, just what the Holy Bible talks. These people are devils, Madam Speaker, because the devil comes to kill, destroy, and maim. That is the name that these bandits must be addressed as such. Madam Speaker, with those very many remarks, to congratulate Senator Chute and say we shall support, and I want to call upon Madam Speaker in conclusion, so that I don't request for point of order, is that, Madam Speaker, from your chair, can you direct the chair of committees that whenever a CS like of internal security come, why don't they post in social page of Senate Business Committee so that we can come and raise our concerns? Madam Speaker, and direct the clerk through your secretariat that when I request for a statement, they have courtesy of inviting me to sit in those committees and seek further clarification. I thank you, Madam Speaker, for that indulgence.
Okay, thank you.